Hi, welcome back to Wine Mile Street. We are going to taste a wine all the way over from Chile, the central part of Chile, Central Valley. If that's what it's called, or Val, I'm not sure actually.
What is Central Valley?
Valley, it was a bit of French, it was rather than Spanish, wasn't it?
That's what I find on.
Yeah,
We'll go
it's
with it.
Carménère, yeah, looking forward to it, and you'll learn the reason I'm really looking forward to it in a moment. So let me get to the reason that I'm really looking forward to this one. The price,
Ta-da!
$6.99.
Good price.
Oh, under £7.
That's an amazing price.
It's an amazing price, yeah. You know, 10 years ago, you'd be really, £7 would be a really expensive bottle of wine. But, you know, anyway, inflation, all of that.
Let it go, John. Let it go. Okay.
So, $6.99, brilliant price,
Yep.
Carménère. And Carménère is like the Chilean grape, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I can't think personally. I'm trying to think who else produces Carménère grape, which are the
France.
Does France have it as well?
Yeah, France has as well. But it was actually a mistake, wasn't it? Because a lot of the vines over there were actually believed to be Merlot.
That's completely correct.
And then when they did the DNA thing, they found out it was actually Carménère.
Yeah, because they used to use it, Carménère, a lot in blends. Thinking it was the Merlot, and then I can't remember, it was some guy, it was an Australian guy in Chile, and he said this isn't Merlot, and so they did a single varietal, the Carménère and so on, and it took the wine world by storm a long time ago.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's a lovely grape.
It is indeed.
Okay, shall we have a look at the colour of
Let's
this particular one? So it's called Alcazar, and let me just, before we show them the colour, let's just have a look at you see the bottle and the label there, just so in case you're passing it. We got this one from a wine warehouse, so I'm sure it's available elsewhere in the world through other outlets, but just in the UK, that's where it came from. So,
we've got for me it's got a purple with, I don't know why I said purple twice then.
because it's very purpley,
it's very purple, but also there's a kind of garnety.
Yeah. It's not that, for me, not very purpley. It's just on the edge there, on the rim there.
It's there.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Okay. So should we go for the nose?
Let's
go. Oh wow! You don't even have to get your nose in. It's actually. I'm here.
That comes to you, doesn't it? That's a interesting one, isn't it? Oh.
That's delightful.
I know what I'm getting from this.
What are you getting from that?
I'm getting these three things which immediately stand out for me.
Okay.
One is the blackcurrant. Yeah, you can't. That's a say. Then for me, I'm also getting like mint, but it's the mint plant. You know, like not like polo mint, something like actually the mint plant. And then just something else which I just haven't got. I thought, well, is there something woody in there? It's not woody. It reminds me of tea leaves.
Okay. Well, I'm getting, rather than mint, sort of more of a mentholy.
Yeah, I'd maybe put those in the same camp. The mint and the menthol, like the eucalyptusy.
Yeah. And are you getting blackcurrant or blackberry?
Blackcurrant.
Blackcurrant, okay.
Almost like that kind of ribena kind of blackcurranty.
Yeah.
That's actually quite. There's quite a lot going on there.
There is.
That is quite an interesting nose.
For $6.99 as well, you know.
You know what? John. I know you don't forget how much it is, but I will often forget. And when you just said that $6.99, that's immediately bumped up a couple of notches for me. So yeah, you're right. At $6.99, that is.
Yeah, and the fact we've spent a long time, sniffing at this is to try and.
Well, trying to find out what everything that's in there. I mean, this would be an interesting one. I reckon, if you did have friends round. I mean, we'd get to try it if you had friends round, and everybody had a glass, and you could all have a little. What is that? Because I think there's some interesting bits in there which.
Yeah, I'm sure that if there's some other people here, they would go, "Oh, can you smell?" You go, "Oh, yeah, actually, yeah,
definitely." And that's the fun bit about it as well. And this is half the reason we do this. Is that fun that you can have with friends. What you getting? Am I getting that? Oh, you've got that. Anyway, let's have a go on the old palate. I'm looking forward to this. Ooh.
It's quite powerful.
Hey, but for $6.99.
Yeah. So, for me, that is brilliant. But then, after I swallow, then the tannins just. I'm left not with a very pleasant.
I 100% get that. it starts off really quite nice. Those blackcurrant flavours, you're like, and then it starts to develop. And then the tannins come and they just overstep the mark.
Yeah.
They're just like they stop it too early.
Yeah.
And leave you just with that. Because I was really quite liking that. I mean, I'm not that I dislike it now, but if those tannins were a little bit softer, I reckon that would be,
Yeah.
right up there with that. But
And then in the second sip, actually, the tannins are cutting in literally as soon as you swallow. It's just, as soon as the wine is out of your mouth, boom, they're in. So it's almost like a build-up.
yeah, of them getting sooner and sooner and harsher and harsher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a shame, because to begin with, it was really lovely.
It was, and everything about it, the nose on there, and then the flavour on the tip of your tongue. But then, I won't say spoil it as such, but yeah, it was a bit disheartening. I mean, I enjoyed it, but
Just at the beginning, it tastes a little bit jammy, but then it becomes thin. You know what I mean? It hasn't got that sort of... just to begin with, it is jammy, and then it seems to evaporate.
You're completely correct. It starts off with all good intentions. That like you just said, the jamminess is in there, and for a couple of seconds, like, ooh, what's this going to develop into? But then it's like, no, I'm not having it, and it stops it.
Yeah.
And it's a...
Yeah. That's a shame, isn't it?
It is a shame, is that? Because, I was right enjoying that.
I mean, it is $6.99, so, but
to be fair,
but I'm not. It's not a wine that I would want to just drink on its own.
No.
And with food, I think it might be fine.
The food might improve a little bit, take those tannins away. In fact, it probably will do, yeah. But it's something like you said, it's not something I'd choose to sit and have a glass on my own with no. But we also have to look back, John, $6.99. I've tasted a lot worse at $6.99.
Yes, so have I. So have I. I have tasted some of the better, I have to say.
We have, yeah.
So, but okay. So, shall we move on to pairings?
Yeah.
Do you want me to go first, or?
I'm actually confident, John.
Okay.
I would go something like the show. Oh, excuse me, sorry, my apologies. Shown, which is a washed rind cheese, pretty smelly, but quite soft, but mild, almost a tad sweet. Because I don't think that would take any robustness, that might just completely kill that. So it just needs something to take the edge off or the tannins off, and I think Shown would do that.
Okay, and I think I might go for a pork or a sausage casserole.
I didn't even think about that, John.
Sausage casserole. Or you could even probably go to sort of light beef casserole as well. But yeah.
Herbs, it's going to need herbs, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
No, but all in all, that's you can't knock it at that price.
No, you can't knock it at that price. A great table wine, I think. A great something dinner.
At that price, I say it's fantastic table wine.
Absolutely. Super. Okay, so we can the scores. Yeah. Okay, let's move to the scores. It is $6.99.
It is $6.99, which is this wine's saving grace. It's very interesting bits in there. Just let yourself.
Who's Grace?
What? It just says. So, I'm going to be fairly generous because I think it deserves it, especially at $6.99. I'm going to go for.
And I'm going to go 75.
Spot on, John. 75.
Yeah.
75. I think all the elements that came into that. The price was a big factor for me. Usually the price is there. But it's, again, $6.99. That is an excellent price for any wine, and to put for $6.99, I could have stood smelling it. Yeah.
I think the smell is If only, and that was really, I think, probably that expectation then, because it smelled so wonderful. The expectation was, it's going to taste really good, and then it underperformed on that.
Yeah, there was that. We may have bigged it up from the nose, but hey ho, this is what we do.
Absolutely, yeah. Okay, we have, before we just leave you, we have a question. You sound surprised.
No, go for it, go on. I am a little bit, go on.
So we have a question from Sheila Aldridge, who has asked us, does it matter, do wine glasses, the type of wine glass that you drink from, does that matter?
It depends how seriously you're taking your wine drinking. Generally, I'd say no, But it is scientifically proven that some glasses, will hold your white wine. Well, you've seen the different shapes of glasses. Your red wine are probably more what they call balloon kind of style, whereas your white wines are more kind of tulipy style. And then, of course, you've got your flutes for your champagne. So scientifically, it has been proven that these do encourage the nose and the flavour, how it works in the glass. But in layman's terms, or in a kind of for the average Joe, even myself, it's not such a big deal.
No, I think that's about, when you get to very sort of expensive wines, people that have got a really, really, really excellent palate, and they can detect the differences. But, a normal wine glass, I have to say that, it does, to me, taste better out of a glass than, say, a coffee mug. There is that. And also I understand that because there's this theory that actually, the shape of the glass will actually sort of project the wine onto a certain point of your tongue. Right. But then there's other theories now that are saying actually, actually your senses are all evenly spaced. So that's nonsense. So there's sort of two arguments for that. But also I think one thing that is common is that if the thinner the glass, actually the more pleasant it is to...
Now I have to stand in here now and say the glasses, who are these?
Glass fin.
We must say a big thanks to the glass fin, because these glasses, I say every single time we do these tastings, they are so delicate and so delicious. For some reason, I don't know if it's all about the theatre of it or the whole enjoyment or everything that goes with it, but the wine is delicious. Now, something like this, it just makes it a little bit more special. And it all goes into the little thing. It's all about the experience, isn't it? Wine, drinking wine is an experience. And to have it in such a delicate, beautiful glass like that just gives you that a little extra in the way of experience.
Yeah, and I think it's a bit like if you're told that you're given a glass of wine, so it's it's €1 a glass, it's it's £1 a glass. You're going to drink it and think it's cheap wine. But if someone probably gave you that and told you it was £50 a glass, you'd treat it with much more reverence, and you'd be that much more promoted to I will that anyway to enjoy it. So well, I hope that answers the question for you. Come back to us if not, and we will try and explain a little bit more. So until the next time, we look forward to seeing you there. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Give us the thumbs up if you can, if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to ping that ding dong dong. And so that if you do that, then every time we publish a video, you should be notified. Ding! So until the next time, guys, when we really look forward to seeing you again, and hopefully we're going to find a wine that's as cost effective, but we enjoy even more. Chin chin.
Chin chin.